Hey y'all, how you doing? Hope you're doing okay. I need to check something real quick. It looks like my gate is working properly. How are y'all doing today? I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Hey,
We
Torble,
interrupt this
27
important
months.
message with a 27-month streak.
Very kind of you. Thank you, Torble. Very, very nice of you. So today, as we have been doing since the beginning of March, and we will be doing for the next couple of months, so I hope you're not sick of it yet, we are promoting Combo Breaker. Monster Rancher has a place at Combo Breaker, which is fucking insane. If you don't know what Combo Breaker is, it is like the second biggest fighting game tournament in the world. It is the biggest grassroots fighting game tournament, like i.e. not Evo. Shit is big. It's a big deal. Monster Rancher is having its first offline in-person event that isn't just like four guys hanging out in 1999 playing with their casual mons. First time that's ever happened outside of Japan, and it's the first time it's ever happened in history with the Western 3500 format. Oh my god, I always forget to turn that shit down. It's so loud. It's so loud. But yeah, hope you're all having a fantastic time. Nixaw, thank you for the resub. Very kind to all of you. Yeah, we have some fun stuff today. And what am I trying to say? So if you type in !CB into chat, you can get a link to sign up. It's in Chicago. And if you can't make it and you want to help some of our players make it out, because, you know, it just so happens this is like an incredibly inopportune time for like 5 or 6 of the best players in the scene. They just, you know, can't make it happen because, you know, they're in the worst. They're in dire straits is the wrong way to put it, but it's just like it doesn't make sense for them financially. So we're trying to help people out. And if you want to help out, you can press donate. And donate doesn't actually bring you to a link, but what it does is you can either sub, or on YouTube you can cheer or whatever, or you can go directly to PayPal on my about section. If you're watching on YouTube, the PayPal is listed in the comments. That is like a 1-to-1 conversion to me, as opposed to, you know, Google or Amazon taking a cut. So your money will go further that way if you want to help people out. But if you also just want to like sub to get the perks of subbing, that's totally fine too. We are gonna have tiers, and here we go. You guys excited for this? I'm excited for this. Bam! Look at that, animated and everything. How's everyone doing? Hey, Purple Moon, thank you for the follow. But yeah, we have a Combo Breaker Player Fund. 250 is the first tier. And through movie magic and some light... I can't even call it programming, but we are currently sitting at roughly $160 dues. So we're almost at the 250 already. But, I mean, what's a progress bar if you can't see what's up there? Also, holy shit. I didn't make any sound, but very kind of you, Damon. Appreciate it. Maybe it did, but it just wasn't super loud. Anyway, Damon, very kind of you. So today alone, that's what? That's another like $7 we'll add to the pot. So let's say roughly 170. Oh shit. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Oh, another one. Wow. Very kind of you, Damon. So we'll say roughly 175 if you add all that stuff together. I don't know where that is on the list. Let's figure out. Hey, Marble. Oh my. Dude, you're such an asshole. I sat down. I'm like, I'm gonna show these guys how the donation tracker works. I'm gonna make the bar. Now I gotta like change all my fucking graphics. Okay, we're at roughly $270. Also, apparently it works again. For a really long time, the donation thing didn't work, but it works now. Holy shit. Okay, so here's what I was gonna do. I was gonna show you, hey, look at this. I can color it in, and it looks sick as hell. Ba 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 ba. But now, I just gotta color it in the whole way. And now we got to come up with some stuff for tier 2. All right, hop about. Okay, so I'll pull up the list. There have been a common breaker. Super excited, especially to meet everyone. Yeah, me too, man. Okay, so total next tier, we're going to let's say 500. We'll just double it. And tier 2. Now I gotta come up with something for tier 2. Oh my god. Top 10 hottest monsters. Oh no. Okay, so we got about 20 bucks in the pot. Say it's like that. Thank you. That looks awful there, but it is something. There's a dumb question. I'm just trying to make sure, since it's a community tournament, only need a spectator pass. Yes. Spectator pass is cheaper, and you only need the spectator pass. I like how nobody's even like, you know, I don't expect like praise, but this shit took some effort to figure out how to be able to do it. Like, time and effort went into this. Dude, it's so funny. I spent like an hour working on this. Okay. What can we do? I need to open up my cruise control shit all over again. Okay, so I need to list off. Let's take a look. Is the roadmap still on here? Okay. The roadmap is still here. So, not all these things are going to happen. This one's not going to happen. Chat goes to work. Chat goes to work is still going to be fucking crazy. I don't know if we can do that. Too busy throwing money at me, but it does look cool. Yeah, I appreciate that. Very, very kind of you. Okay. So tier 1 complete. Pigs VOD. So I guess we can expect that out in a couple of days. The DQM Pigs VOD is super funny. I need slapping Pikachu emote. We need MR2 speedrun attempt. Macho Man SFX. Okay. Okay, tier 2. Raise mochi for deluxe cup. Let's put that in. My deluxe cup mon will be a mochi. That's contingent on this being done before the 25th. We have to raise another $250 before the 25th. Also, is my stream lagging or is it okay? Because it looks like it's lagging for me. But that's just OBS preview, and OBS preview isn't always 100%. My actual computer doesn't say it's working too hard. No, it's fine. Is it just a PayPal typing link? What do you mean? Sorry. Tipping. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, my GPU is running at like 40%, so I think I'm okay. I think it's just OBS doesn't know what to do. Okay, so we have the raise the mochi. We can do hop about. We need a new emote, and we need a new SFX. So let's do Steiner math. SFX redeem. Okay. New channel point reward for me to force me to do push-ups. How about that? Oh no, we need a VOD of some kind. What about? We'll put the hop about playthrough. Yeah, we can do a hop about playthrough next. We can do Digimon digital card battle VOD. I don't think I ever beat it on stream. But this would be a fun one to do, like have an actual tournament with it. We were talking about that a little while ago. Okay, so I don't need this. Brother, my brother emote. Brother, my brother cost 1,000. We're waiting for that. Brother, my brother cover. That's not happening. Oh, you know what? If they got it at karaoke, maybe we'll do it. That means I have to learn the rest of the song. No, I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. But yeah, there's a bunch of other stuff here. How about LP? Let's take that out. Anime drinking game. Drinking let's play. Oh my god. Old tournament reactions could be interesting. Beer battles. Push-ups on misses over 60%. Chow Garden. Tekken. I don't know if I'm buying Tekken, but we're working on it. Battle card tourney. Bacon stream. Guess the rest of the stuff is pretty good. Tier 1 complete. Tier 2. We've got add all this stuff in right now. Donate. Tier 2 unlocks. How about playthrough? Use Mochi for cup. Thank you. Very kind of you. Oh my god. Channel point. Redeem. Do force. Push-ups. Demon. Digital card battle. Pod. Okay. Damn. Very kind of you. Thank you so much. I guess there's not an easy way to show that we haven't. It's not like we've only raised like $40 of the 500. But you all know what's up. So there you go. Donate now shows you what's up. Let's close that down. Make it a little bit easier to read. Okay. So this is looking okay. We're taking chunks out of the roadmap. I'm not going to do the speedrun attempt tonight, but I'm sure we'll do it a couple of times over the course of the run up between now and June, because we got a lot of streaming to do. Okay. That's good. This can be closed down. Okay. So, $100 dues is 1/5. I'm guessing. Well, I mean, sorry. Yeah, I was doing the thing that I just said I can't do. So, 125 is the middle. We had about 20, so we're roughly halfway. Oops, that's not halfway. Okay, we're about halfway to tier 3. Awesome. So we've raised roughly $370. 200 of that was right now. A lot of that is, well, an okay amount of that, less than what people have donated, is my income from Twitch and from YouTube. So that's been chunked off, and we'll just chunk it off slowly as time goes by. And then, you know, I'll do the tally, the real tally at the end, make sure it's all good. All right, so what do we want to do tonight, folks? What's the goal for tonight? I think if I go to this, yeah, okay. So it functions properly. Everything works okay. Move my tablet out of the way. We're flossing. Yeah, I'm not totally sure what our goal is tonight. There's a couple of things I wanted to do, but I'm not sure which one I should start. Frenzy Potato has a Monster Rancher 1 tournament coming up. Thought maybe I could raise something for that. Or we could play, I don't know. There's lots of games. There's more than one game out there. Monster Rancher Dance Party stream? What does that even mean? Hope you're all dancing.
I want to play video games.
Dragon W, thank you. Very kind of you. Guess I can make a little mark. There you go. That's that donation. That's that. That's pretty good. It's pretty good indeed. But yes, thank you guys. Really appreciate how generous you've all been. And I mean, we've got months to go, so don't necessarily blow your load yet. But it's okay. And it's appreciated. Thank you. I do appreciate that. I try real hard, so I'm glad people are noticing. Okay, so Monster Rancher, I don't know what we do for a speedrun. Do I just try to beat it? I don't really know what the strategy is. I know what the strategy is, but I don't know what the strategy is, you know? So maybe we could just, I don't know. I don't have splits set up. It would be funny to make this like my first attempt, just a thing I did today. But I think that's probably tomorrow's stream. Tomorrow's stream, I'll set up some live split shit. And then we can play some of that. We can try and do the speedrun. Because I think the DX speedrun's pretty interesting. It's a lot less, like, you don't skip as often. Monster Rancher speedrun, but chat chooses monster. Oh my god. That's actually wild. That could be pretty fun. That could be pretty funny. Ghost. Can't start the game with Ghost. That would make it quite difficult. Your cheering section for our leader Nash in the major tournament he's doing. Yeah, I'm honestly genuinely at a little bit of a loss because Monster Rancher 2, I kind of don't play it unless there's a goal in mind, right? And I don't have anything I need to build for right now. I do need to build something for the Monster Rancher 1 tournament. I still haven't signed up for it though, so maybe I should do that. Let's take a look real quick. Nuzlocke? That's one of the rewards. Also, JP, you know how fucked up it is that I've been texting you, or like I've been messaging you in DMs for like 5 days and you haven't responded and you're in the chat? This dude ghosted me. Never seen the end of the game? Which one? Monster Rancher 2? You late? What do we miss? You missed like $200+ in donations. And you missed me making this fun thing where I can color in as we get more donations. Pop, 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 pop. Fun. That's how I'm feeling right now. I'm feeling pretty smiley. Yeah, so we got speedrun a tank. Ooh, tank speedrun. Pretty interesting. Forgot what game you said you were going for, though? For the new one? If you want to exclamation mark donate, this gives you a list of everything that we're doing for tier 2. Also, Marbola, thank you for the raid. I said that there was a raid, but I didn't thank you personally, so appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in. Monster Rancher 1 build would be cool. Yeah, that could be it. I think my Monster Rancher 1 file is missing money, so that could be a thing too. We just make some money, and then we make a build. I remember, right, you were going to Combo Breaker for a big tournament as well as running this? Yeah, that's... Oh, yeah, I'm going for... Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes, yes. I'm doing Guilty Gear and Soul Calibur 6. Use AI to make a training plan. AI plays Monster Rancher. Oh, God. I wonder if you could do, like, a chat GPT thing to, like, make a training regimen for a monster. That could be interesting.
I want to play video games.
Hey,
I'm
Big Bad
biased because
Hyena.
Frenzied Potato is the homie, but I'm in favor of an MR1 raised to night lol.
Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Okay, let's sign up for the tournament real quick. Competitive discussion. Oh, wait. Specialty themed tourneys. So Hot Potato is like a weird tournament. Reverse King of the Hill. You do not want to be the last one standing with a hot potato at the end of each round. So basically, the loser stays on. 1997 stat cap. Monster Rancher 1DX tournament rules. Okay. So Int is the only drop stat at 200. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so let's take a look at this and let's. Oops, I figured I'm on the wrong thing. On the wrong window. Different cap than the first Monster Rancher 1 tourney? Yeah. Let's go Plant. Plant is very good in Monster Rancher 1, and everyone knows that. But what people don't know about Monster Rancher 1 Plant is that Plant is also super fucked up on its power build. MR1 Plant is goofy as hell. And specifically for a tournament like this, a power plant might be like horrendously overpowered. But Worm's a good play too, because Worm's got that plus 20 hit tech. Okay, so let's go Legend Cup. Let's figure out who we want to play. Monster Rancher 1 guides. Bad Seed? The Naga one? Yeah, so drop stats, it's really funny. In Monster Rancher 1, you can't lower your monster's intelligence. Just like in Monster Rancher 2, you can't lower your monster's skill. While that's not really a big deal at all in Monster Rancher 2, because, you know, you always want to have a shit ton of skill, even on minus skill builds. The thing is, you can also get to the song list from the navbar music symbol shrine. Oh, cool. Nice. I didn't even know that. I always just press guides, Monster Rancher 1 guides, click through. So that's cool. Right on. Easy. Yeah, you can't lower intelligence in Monster Rancher 2. So basically, there's a rule that if you have less than 200 intelligence, you're good. Because otherwise, if you wanted to run plant, you had to basically run this plant. I guess you could run like this special Usaba with 100 and everything, but I think people didn't know this existed at the time when they were running the other one. Yeah, lots of the plants have 120 starting int. This starts with like everything. That's so funny. Plant's a good pick. Ghost. I don't know if I have Ghost unlocked in Monster Rancher 1 yet. What else we got? Hair. I never finished raising the hair. So we had a sleeves that we were raising for another tournament Potato was running, and I just couldn't finish it. I didn't have enough time. Suezo would be good. Oh my god, there's a Suezo that starts with 4 and everything. A seriousness of 4? That would be quite funny. This would be a hell monster to raise, though. I really only need to get Bite, and I'm done this build, though. That could be good. What CDs are best for stats? Well, I mean, if you look on Legend Cup, it gives you a list. These are the only 3 possible options for this monster. What's a good Suezo with a sub is good to raise it up to Legend Cup? Something with a good nature. Probably Plant. It's called just Green Suezo in Monster Rancher 2. Any good-natured Suezo. So Plant or Horn, the tiger one. Real good. For Glory? Yeah. So yeah, you look at the list on Legend Cup and it tells you which one is best. There's obviously like hundreds of thousands of other CDs, but like over 1,000 CDs give you this exact same Suezo. So this one just is like, it gives you the 3 possible spawns, and then, you know, the stats can be offset a little bit one way or the other. Dragon's kind of interesting. I don't know if I'd run Dragon. Apocalypse looks so funny. White Apocalypse, pretty cool. You didn't know that? Yeah, no problem. Yeah, you can't get a mixed breed. For whatever reason, you can get this guy. That's weird. We can't really do this without looking at the monster's text, which is very funny. Because this game has such a like significantly higher power level than Monster Rancher 2. Worm could be fun. Are there any unique breeds? I mean, yeah, there's like Tank. And then they put Express Worm from Monster Rancher 2 in this game afterwards. Express Worm might be like stupid powerful in this. Oh, Disc, Doodle, and Magic don't show up in Monster Rancher 2, if that's what you mean, yeah. Yeah, we can look at Disc, Doodle, and Magic. There you go, there's Disc. You can't get a purebred Disc unless you combine 2 of these other guys. You can get Goal. You can get Radial. If you want to see this, I actually have a whole playthrough where I beat Monster Rancher 2 without saving or resetting, or Monster Rancher 1 without saving or resetting with this disc. That's how half a Monster Rancher move is bad, then half of them are Ultraman moves. Yeah. And then Disc Arma. Disc Arma's cool, man. It might be fun to try something I haven't like raised before, because like looking at like worm and you know all that stuff, probably broken. Might be fun to make something I haven't made. Like I've raised Dino in the past, but I've never like done one for competitive play. That could be interesting. Unlock your disc. It's still a disc. It literally says it's like, oh, it looks like the soul of this monster got stuck or something like that. How different is Dino from Zoom? They're functionally the same. They have the exact same role. They're like pretty heavy damage dealers with a couple of accurate attacks, but like they're very similar. Even though one looks like it's much more svelte and the other one is like more of a powerhouse look, it's they're very, very, very similar in all the rules they play. I actually make a joke about that in the Zoom rundown where I'm like, Dino functions like this, whereas Zoom is completely different, and then I just like list off all the same shit. Dino's cooler. Dino's like tankier, like looking, which is cool. What about stat gains? What's actually the difference? I don't actually know. DCDBDD. Okay, so Zoom's got better stat gains. That's interesting. Because that's like 2-3-2. 4-2-2 instead of Zoom having 3-3-3-4-2 or 4-3-2 or 1. Int is 2 on Zoom, I think. But in this game, it's really weird. Like in Monster Rancher 2, if you had a golem who has, do no monsters have A? I think only combined monsters have A, right? Like Naga doesn't have it either. Dragon doesn't have A in any stats. And so combining them gives you, it doesn't tell you because you can't get them. But like if you combined a golem with a pixie in Monster Rancher 2, it would have like roughly 60% of golem's gains and 40% of pixie's gains. Like you would multiply the golem gain by 3 and the pixie gain by 2, and then add them together and divide by 2, and that's basically the number you would end up with for whatever their stat gain is. So Golem having a 5 in power and Pixie having a 1 in power. Does Pixie have a 1 or a 2? I don't know. Let's say she has 1, just for the sake of it. So it would be 15 plus 2, added together 17, divided by 2. It's still that doesn't make sense. Whatever. It's 2/3 plus 1/3 is what it is. 5 divided by 2/3, and then the 1 divided by 1/3, and then you add them together or whatever. But the point being is that it averages all the stats, right? But if we take a look at Golem Pixie here, like Golem's got a C intelligence gain. For whatever reason, shit's got like maximum int gain for like no reason. It's very funny. Okay, so like Moegon has an A because combined 2 monsters with. That's interesting. How like purebreds in this game none of them have max anything, but it's also kind of cool because in Monster Rancher 2, it's kind of funny how like if you combine Golem, who has really high power, with Dragon, who has really high power, you get Tyrant, which is a Golem / Dragon that has the same power as either of them individually. Like it's not more powerful. It doesn't like gain anything there. Cocoon Golem, yeah, Dino's from Fimba region. Yeah, I don't I'm thinking for the original Dino look came back. I mean, sort of. Zoom kind of stands on his rear legs a little bit more, but it's still Zoom. Cocoon Magna's too much work. I'm not doing that. Teddy karaoke? Hell yeah. Karaoke's sick. I don't remember what, you know, is good text art in this version of the game. God damn, it looks so fucked up. It's also like huge. Haunts Your Nightmares, yeah, it's also like much bigger than you would think just by looking at it. It's like not quite golem size, but it's close. Also, dude, this is awful. Like, they really fixed Muse in Monster Rancher 2. I'm just kind of curious. I assume people are probably going to run the same stuff that they would run for welterweight, which means that stuff like, I don't know, and stuff like Worm is probably very good. Plant is very strong. Karaoke looks sick. I know, this dude looks awesome. But yeah, let's take a look at Nya's text. What does it have? Oh my god, it's got flip kick is the only move it has that's plus. That's so funny. Oh my god, this is actually insane. And yeah, for the win. What do I do? Okay, so the reason Worm's good is because of this shit right here. Why is it plus 20? It's plus 20 in Monster Rancher 2 as well. And Double Whip as well. As Ghost Monster Rancher 2, I do like Ghost. Ghost, unfortunately, is always a little bit weird in PvP, in AI versus AI, because you can't stop him from using this stuff in slot 1. And this in slot 2. Large Punch. Also, if you played Monster Rancher 2 but you never played Monster Rancher 1, Soul Beam and Skull Beam, or Necromancy and Energy Shot, and Surprise and Astonish, or Ambush and Skull Ambush, actually have their stats flipped. So Ambush is the accurate one here, and Soul Beam is the Withering tech now. It's interesting. I feel like Withering would be more effective in Monster Rancher 1. If you have player control, he's like top 3 in the game. One of the absolute strongest monsters in the game. For the same reason that Plant is number 1 and the reason that Pixie is number 2. Pixie has this shit. Kiss is so funny in this game. Kiss withers 60. 20 cost, 60 wither. Just fucked up. Just an insane tech. Like it's minus 13, but whatever. Like it's Pixie guts rate. And you can get a mint that has Metal Nurse guts rate. I think there's a mint in this game with a 5 guts rate. I think that's the one I raised. I don't think we ever uploaded that VOD. What's the best monster type? Monster Rancher 1, it's Plant. Show Golem's Chop? Okay. 52 force for 17 cost. This shit hits harder than Death Final for 17 cost. And it's 4% less accurate. What is Mint Tiger sub? Yeah. Sounds like I need to actually play Monster Rancher 1 sometime. It's very funny. The AI, like, we joke about the AI in Monster Rancher 2 being bad, right? And we talk about the 45 guts limit and how it, like, really limited some monsters' potential because, you know, they would without it, they would constantly attack. And the reason we know they would constantly attack is because in this game, they do not fucking stop. If your monster has a 50 guts tech and it's not in slot 4, it's not the first thing they use, they literally will never get a chance to use it. Because your monster, if you let the AI do it, always attacks as soon as it can, more or less. Every now and then it'll wait a little bit, but it's just constantly swinging. Defense is also the strongest it has or ever will be in the first entry. Yeah. So even in this format, if you're not running one life, you need some defense. Because otherwise, you're going to get instantly blown up. The way defense works in this game is that it is a direct division of damage. So if you have one defense, the attack does regular amount of damage. If you have two defense, it cuts that damage in half. If you have three defense, it cuts it in a third. If you have 100 defense, the damage is 1% of the true damage. If you have 500, it is 1/5 of 1% of the true damage. So, yeah, 17 cost B2 force, yeah. Chop is like maybe the most egregious tech in the history of the game, except for this here, Toxic Pollen. 24 cost on a 6 gust rate monster. This is Metal Nurse gust rate. 18 plus 18 hit, 8 force. It's not terrible. 36 withering. It withers twice what it costs. Or sorry, it withers 50% more than it costs, and it's plus 18. Just obscene. Tank's viable in Monster Rancher 1, sorta, yeah. You need some defense. So yeah, there's a lot of options here. But Power Plant in this kind of format is very good because of this hook and steady hook. I'm really curious if people are going to try and run tanks. I think it's kind of spooky because stuff like Golem does exist. Needing defense makes mixed attacker even less viable. Yeah, no, you can't do mixed attacker in Monster Rancher 1 unless there's a clause in the rules that allows for it. Is hair good? Hair's okay. The thing is, it's not like top 5, and the top 5 in this game is like ludicrous. And then there's everyone else, and then at the bottom there's like Doodle and Naga kinda, and Tiger, I guess. But the thing that's really funny is Naga's techs are basically unchanged. Stuff like Evil Bomb became Tail Assault, like damage-wise. Like this is almost 1-to-1 Tail Assault. Turn Assault's basically the same. Drill Assault's basically the same, except it's withering instead of damage. Like damage and withering are flipped. It's just bizarre, right? It's so fucked up that this monster went from being like probably bottom 3 in the game to top 2 in the game, just ported as is. Everything else got that much weaker. The hair scream that he's got 2. He's got Shriek and Deep Shriek. Hair's actually kind of a funny withering mon. Poison gas is one of its special attacks in this game. And look at this, 40 cost, 36 damage, 40 withering. It's like a mini death final. For a successful Monster Rancher owner's intelligence, Harry just screamed and nothing else. Yeah, I believe it. Hair doesn't have a ton of accurate stuff in this game, unfortunately. I'm worried. I think I need something that can do damage, but doesn't necessarily need to do damage, you know? This is really funny and really misleading, because, like, 15 guts for this is, like, good by Monster Rancher 2 standards, but it's not crazy in this game. And for a basic tech, it's fine, right? It's good. It's okay. But if you're just playing Monster Rancher 1 casually, it looks like 15 cost for B hit and B damage. You're like, holy shit. But all the letter grades are lower in this than they are in Monster Rancher 2. Like, this isn't the same as B damage in Monster Rancher 2. This is barely C force. So this is 15 cost for something that's like weaker than Golem's kick.
I want to play video games.
Hey, Bullfrog. Thank you. Very kind of you. Remember to put that in the thing. Let's do that right now. We got one more little dash. Who's Monster Rancher on Melner? Queen Plant. 100% Queen Plant. Yeah, Queen Plant is like stupid busted in this game. Gel could be interesting just because he's got fun text you don't see too often. Suffocate's weird, doesn't it? It is. Suffocate's icon is yellow, but damage is based on intelligence, yeah. Also, this game has this weird thing with, I wasn't really talking about this. Plant's Hook. Hook does, so the crit base damage acts as 19 instead of 6. I don't know if this is correct. This is a thing that, like, we've talked about. It seems to do 3 times damage. This would imply it does 4 times damage. Or 4.5 times damage. I don't think that's correct. So it might be just me not reading the data correctly. But Suezo also has this where Bite does like an additional 50% if it crits for no reason. It's Plant's Hook is like stupid good. It looks like it doesn't do much damage, but if it crits, it's gonna chunk you. Do we just make a plant? I think we just make a plant. I think it's funny. Also, yeah. Combo breaker. Al said Monster Rancher 4, there's a reference to Queen Plant being broken. Queen Plant's card in Monster Rancher 2 says it's the strongest in the Fimba region. They knew. They were fully aware. And I remember reading that as a kid and being like, there's no way. Oh, that's the wrong one. There we go. I was like, there's no way that's true. But it is. It's definitely true. Definitely the strongest. Okay, so we're gonna go plant, I think. We'll get Hook. Face Drill. That might be all we need to get. This could be a really easy build. I don't want to get Steady Hook. I only want to be using this one. The thing that's unfortunate is that the way monsters like swap their text in Monster Rancher 1 is really unfortunate. Asked about Hook and they confirmed it. I mean, I believe you. It's just that I had always thought it did 3 times damage. And so maybe my math was wrong somewhere. It's fine. It's not a big deal. Which plant will I choose? That's the interesting part. So we know we're doing plant. Hook and face drill is really all we're going to get. Which is kind of boring, but what are you going to do? But now we need a plant. Bonsai has always been cool. The one that just starts with Hook. Oh, there's one that starts with everything. Steady Jab. I don't really want Steady Jab, and they all start with it. I do like Bonsai, though. Oh, you guys can't even see what I'm looking at. Do question mark breed? Yeah, I definitely could. But I think for something like this, starting with something that has like bad stats is maybe a good idea if there's something with a special spawn. Also, yeah, they nerfed Allergan in this game. It has 8 guts rate instead of 6. I think it's the only monster in the game that got nerfed. Because Pixie has this shit. It's got a 5 guts rate. I raised this one on stream. It was hell to raise it, but it's stupid powerful. Got the skull mark for style points. Oh yeah, let me just reroll for the 1 in 16 chance. You guys are crazy. I gotta stream this. Nobody wants to watch that. If we could get one with low starting stats just to make it easy. I guess it doesn't matter too much because we can always rock bush. Hell yeah. Since Plant Pixie got nerfed, does that mean it's not the Queen of Monster Rancher 1 anymore? In this version of the game, not really. But also, it's only... It probably still is, to be honest. It would be close. I think Mint is probably the best. I don't think you can beat a 5 Guts rate. Are there any that have interesting? Also, Plant in Monster Rancher 1 and 2, their leaves are all different, right? So... Dino's got like spiky ones. I think Pixie shares the model. Yeah, but it like looks like little bat wings. Galleys are like long and flat. Plants have like little ruffs on them. It's kind of interesting how much they change. Hairs are long and look like little ears. Also these other two plants, like the two faces here, have like two to make it look like little bunny ears. Gel kind of looks like regular plant, except I don't think its fronds like are as spiky. Suezo has the curly ones. Tigers looks a little bit more like plants. Worms got the big flat. I think that's the same as the Galley. But my favorite one, well, I mean, there's also Naga that has like the tendrils, but my favorite one is Monal, because it's got like long rectangular leaves like a Monal, which is really neat. It's a fun little detail. Like, as far as like reskinning goes, there's like a lot of different model changes in this, you know? What breed of hanger is Bort gonna be? We're raising a plant, but we can name it Bort. Just which plant do we want? Bonsai is kind of cool. I guess I can get Steady Jab. But low rank stats in this game kind of blows. It's much easier than Monster Rancher 2. It's just expensive. Obort? Is that... What was the... Obort? Obort. Can we put it to a vote? Yeah, okay. So... I'm gonna go get a beer. But while I'm doing that, let's put it to a vote real quick. Bonsai is one people liked. Purebred, I guess. I like Obort is actually 100% perfect. Okay, we'll do gel. Usaba. Black plant. Suiza one is Usaba, yeah. Yeah. Oh, you said both of those. Obor. I'm putting Obor because it's funny. Dino? Okay, we'll add Dino. Oh, that's all I can do. I'll get rid of the purebred for Dino. Okay. Poll is up. You can vote. I'm gonna go get a beer. I will be right back. Pure Plant's your fave? I like Pure Plant too, but you know, Eden Built already exists. Let's do something new. Let's do a monster I haven't raised before. I guess I also raised Goonga, but Goonga was garbage. So the red and green on the regular plant is just very nice. Great color profile. Anyway, BRB. Hey, we're back. Double fisting. I got my nice, I don't know if you can see the color without me pouring it. I'm not going to do the fucking Tyler one thing where he pours his, like, rice and chicken on his computer. I got tea. This is the orange peach Twinings tea. Shit is so good. But also, I'm double fisting. I've got this thing. This is a Collective Arts 10 Candles Pastry IPA. Friend gave this to me. I never would have bought this for myself. But quite funny. I guess we'll see what it tastes like. 1 part craft beer, 1 part canvas. Okay. Oh wait, that's just the regular Collective Arts thing. Because it's a cool ass can, right? Like the can itself is sick as hell. But I don't know, yeah, it's beer. I don't know what the hell a pastry IPA is. Does it taste like birthday cake? Wow, that's like genuinely good. I wasn't expecting it to be that good. It almost tastes like juice. Huh. Very sweet. That's pretty cool. That's actually a lot better than I was expecting. Local brew, yeah. Okay, view results. What do we get? Bonsai? Okay. That's cool. We'll get a bonsai. So, the bonsai we're getting. I guess I should actually start up the game. I've only been streaming for an hour. Bonsai. What are we gonna name it though? Rip Bort. We just gotta call it Bort. Bort, you're shouting again, Bort. Bort's eye. Miyagi. Okay, I don't think I have any money on this file. I've got 11 grand. That's like actually nothing. Okay, who do I have? Oh my god. R. Jeff. Oh, I still have the Doodle VOD to go up too. I got so much stuff I need to do. I got people helping me with editing now, so we'll be able to get a bunch of these old VODs up. But McGinty and Timbits aren't real. Donnie Bitcoin. Did I ever put that VOD up either? Big Bongo didn't go up. Cool Ranch I don't think ever got finished either. As far as... like, this was just a casual build we did. And it's quite strong, obviously. Donnie Bitcoin was a monster I was raising for my tournament. My Monster Rancher 1 tournament. And we ended up going with this guy instead. Batard. Golem with 500 skill. Just... he had many 1% chances to hit. Yeah, I don't think I have much of the Monster Rancher 1 stuff on. Dragula 5000 is on. I have a 3-part series on that. But yeah, the Monster Rancher 1 tournament never got uploaded. I'm pretty sure I have it somewhere. I don't know where it is. Donnie Bitcoin Raise. I think I only uploaded the Hanger glitch. I explained how to get through the Hanger glitch. Piss Baby? Yeah, that's Vivid's. That's fun. It's so funny, man. Cool Ranch, I don't think I ever actually uploaded that, yeah. And R. Jeff, we never uploaded either. And then these are just other guys I have in the freezer. So we gotta make some money. We gotta make a lot of money. Let's take out Cool Ranch first. And let's just win some tournaments. So she's like, stupid strong. She's got all she needs. She's got Kiss. Also, Flame in this game is a slot 1 tech. And there's a completely different tech called Fireball. That isn't actually a Fireball. It looks kind of like Ray. Yeah, she's quite tall. We gotta name the Mint Cool Ranch. Okay, we need to wait a month. Let's just raise some stats. I just stopped raising her because I'd already beaten everything. I didn't care anymore. She tall? She is tall. Yeah, let's go fast forward. Invitation. Monsters Cup. Unfortunately, going in lower ranked tournaments in this is a huge issue. Also, she's gonna cheat and stuff like quite often. Once you have 100 loyalty, it's real hard to fall below 100 loyalty because I actually have 200 loyalty. The way the game works is it has your spoil on a scale of 1 to 100 and your fear on a scale of 1 to 100, and it just adds them together. So if you have 50 spoil and 50 fear, that's max in this game, meaning that you can get max loyalty in like a month. Most of these monsters are going to give up, I think. But yes, we are quite broke. Baru, like, never wants to give up. I don't know why. He doesn't realize he sucks. He missed it. Dude, Kiss is so funny. Like, let's just let this play out. We're still waiting. We've been at 99 guts. Is that 20? Another Kiss. You got no guts left. ES being reversed always trips me up. Yeah, I know. Dude, these guys here and the little like 2D animations are perfect. It is a perfect game design element. It is so adorable. It gives so much personality to them. It makes it feel like a Tamagotchi, like a virtual pet. Also, yeah, I'm at 99 guts already. In like 10 seconds. So, like, styling on rank S isn't anything new, right? No one's really impressed by that. But the thing that's really crazy is I gotta upload the VOD because I was doing this with like 300 intelligence. Like, it's free with this monster. Yeah, it doesn't look like a fireball. Oh, the leg stomp, you missed it. Now you never get to fight again. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Look at this. I can spam it before he has a chance to use stab. Move with 11 guts. It's so funny. It's so stupid. I wish the pixel art saving the series partially because I'm learning pixel art now. I'm also just like them more than the icons. So, I think the icons are also like a genius iconography. I don't know how they did it, but the whole like the purebred is the picture, and then the subbreed is the color is also like a perfect design, and it's just the fact that you don't get to see that too often in here. The only time you see it is when they're frozen and when you look at the monster sheet. So they really knocked it out of the park both times they did something. Is that why Kiss is bad in Monster Rancher 2? I think so. They overcompensated pretty hard. But like bad is relative, right? We were talking about let it retire. All right. Well, we got other guys. I'm gonna let it rest here. We have other guys we can do tournaments with. No. Peach it? I don't have a peach on me. What? Oh. Our Jeff is... Oh my god, I forgot his stats. Dude. Doodle walking around in fast motion is very funny. Yeah, we beat the game with him too, yeah. Okay, so let's rest. I think we're just raising int. Defense is still real bad. Okay, so when... Dude. King's Cup, I might lose the loyalty and the fame on purpose to do this because it's a lot of money. And we're just trying to make money right now. Yeah, Doodle's huge. He's like the biggest monster in the game. It's very funny. What do I have? I don't have any. You know, it's nice. This is the nice thing about not running tournaments anymore. Like, I will be running tournaments in the future, but not having anything on the radar until the Deluxe Cup is that also sign up for the Deluxe Cup. Make that shit happen. To make it a big-ass tournament. Because I know not everyone can go to a combo breaker, so it'd be nice to make that be something that people can feel they're a part of, you know? But yeah, I'm taking a little break. And it's cool, because, like, if I don't finish this today, we can do it tomorrow. We can keep going. It's not a big deal. Whereas if I had something else going on, we'd have to take a break, and, like, we'd come back to it at some other point. Did it finally sign up? Nice. No, taxes Doodle. Oh, you're gonna see. Doodle's a fun monster. We'll watch in regular motion. Oh, that's right. Is anyone gonna actually fight me? That's the real question here. Should we finish your Deluxe Cup monster tomorrow? Nice. Yeah, we got quite a few signups already, but it would be nice to like hit like the 80 mark again. Like the sad defaced model more than Doodle itself. Okay, so what are we gonna do first? It's mostly an int mon. Well, what if we were to chicken roll, baby? No, we missed. Okay, this dude will not stop attacking. Leave me alone. We're rattling, baby. Okay, let me... No? Got him with the large rattle. Hell yeah. What do I think about Gallerus getting sidelined for like the 12th time in line? I stopped playing her a little while ago, but it still pisses me off. I'm not gonna lie. I think Duckin was designed to fill the whole Doodle left. I don't know if there was any, like, conscious thought on that. line of thinking, but, you know, it definitely does serve a similar purpose. You're right. Okay, we saw... What if we do a big cannon? Get him. That's a withering tech. Alright. It's time for the one that matters. Get him, lady. Oh, I got hit for 16 damage. Oh, that's where the big stiletto's hiding. It's got Fury. Fury in this game is just power. I don't think it's double withering. Maybe it is. Let's find out. No. It's not double withering. Bacha. But every monster can get it. And it happens when they're flashing life. He's like Monster Mr. Game & Watch. He's from another game called Ganbare Ginkun, something like that. And yeah, you lose half your fame when you enter a tournament that's lower ranked. So our what do you call it? Our critical hit is down. Yeah, you lose half your fame. Okay, so I am very understated for this, and I'm using the worst monster in the game. I think we can still win. I think we can still make some money. This is like easily the weakest monster I've ever beaten Monster Hunter 1 with. Like, it's not even close. I don't know. It's just goop. Doodle, he's just not good. His stat gains are really bad. His techs are the worst in the game. Doesn't have a lot going for him. It's unfortunate, but you know, it's fine. It's fine. He's an okay guy. Man, it really looks like my camera is like... Now it looks okay. But I was having... Yeah, where it's like stalling. Listen, my white balance is so weird when my hand is there. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. I don't think... nobody said anything about it. I won't really know until I watch the recording back. Ever raised Duckin in any title? He's my favorite in 2. He's less interesting to me in the other games, I think. Oh, I got Poison Cut. But the animation's so long, I actually gain guts from it. Ooh, big drill. Big stiletto, though. Okay. We go for the Slam Stomp. Hell yeah. I think it's gonna be a long, long time. I'm in the corner. So what can happen in this game is you can both be in the corner at the same time and like just unable to move. Because I think they didn't really figure out till Monster Hunter 2 is like repositioning monsters in the arena. So what can happen is a move can move you like sideways, but then the opponent doesn't change their position. So now all of a sudden they're in like slot 4, but they're in the middle of the arena and you're like stuck against the corner, and then you use an attack on them that moves them to the side, and now you're both in like slot 1 and you can't move back or forth. It's really bizarre. I think it makes sense that it works the way it does, but you have to push them back to like reset things. I think I never knew, or I remembered the foot coming down. Monster Hunter, watch my dad play. So right now, hell yeah. Weakest monster gives up anyway. I don't like Redondo. Redondo's arguably the best monster in the game. Rattling. Get rattled? Dragon's Guts rate is real bad. Okay, big Guts lead. He's in damage. You can probably lock him out. All right, all right, all right. We got him. Oh, the crit 69 damage. That's pretty nice. Hell yeah. Doodle towering over dragon. Yeah, he's huge, man. Does Doodle get a pistol 9mm attack where he draws himself like a gun? That'd be pretty funny. He does get a cannon. He seems well. Up to 33k, so we've already like tripled our money. I think Jeff, me too. He's a nice guy. It's a fancy feller. Yeah, we'll do one more of these. Get some more speed. I guess I can actually raise the other guy in the meantime, right? We can go get the bonsai and then pick the other guy out to make money in November. Yeah, we can do that. Okay, let's go get a bonsai. We were gonna get... This one's got steady jab. Which one's got the lowest? They all have like the same stats. What's the difference here? Oh, this one has 5 seriousness for some reason. Why? Potential of 110. That's not great, but better than nothing. Okay, no violencia. Alright, we get to see baby plant. He's cute. He's fat as hell. Okay, what are we gonna name it? We were saying Bortsai, right? I feel like for DX, the only way to increase difficulty of the game was to toss a low serious monster in, and good luck without data mine entries. Yeah, this is a monster. I know, I lied. I'm sorry. It was a mystery game. We didn't know what we were doing at first, and then I've been too lazy to update the stream title. Psyduck? Not again. Not this time. Not this time, Mickey Dadrad. Unless you actually redeemed it, in which case I think I have to do it. Was that actually a redeem, or are you just saying it? He actually named it. Oh, Christ, okay. Are we actually naming it Psyduck again? I gotta take that off. You know what this feels like? This is like episode of The Simpsons where they're doing the clip show and Snake keeps coming in through the window. And they're like, I gotta close that window. I'm having a naming it Bortsai. He redeemed name a monster. It's 3,000 chips. It's a lot of chips. Mamanja. Okay. I'll go with Mamanja. Bortside duck. Eye duck. Also, plant in this game, its icon, like its color, is red. I don't know why. Like, it's the color of the leaves, right? And so, this little thing here when I was a kid, I thought these were like its roots, and then it like had a head with 2 eyes. But this is just the flower, right? So it makes sense that they made it red because the flowers are red, even though plant is green. And so anything that has this red color as its sub, like, doesn't really make sense. Encoder overlord. Consider turning down settings. Interesting. Let me check my settings real quick. That's weird. Settings aren't high. Recording quality. That's bizarre. Yeah, that's fine. You guys let me know if my stream is like freaking out, but I think it's fine. And the whole icon is the flower, yeah, it's just its head. I always figured it was because they'd used green already, never thought about it, which part of the planet was. Yeah. It's a little confusing, yeah. Plant was your very first monster ever? My very first monster ever was a market zoom in Monster Rancher 2. In this game, my very first monster was a golem zoom. And then I think a purebred hare after that. Specifically because I saw my cousin have one and I was like, that's cute. Just accepted the icon? Yeah, but yeah, that's what it is. Okay, so we do this every time. Look at how small and like... Okay, you can't really see it. It's like barely moving. Plant like doesn't move. He walks so slowly. Remember, this is 2 times speed too, right? You can do it. You can do it, Momonja. Mom. Okay, so what is Momanja? Because there was another monster in the Monster Rancher Battle League a billion years ago called Momonja, but it was Momonja, and I always thought it was just some Tagalog word because, you know, the person who entered those monsters always entered them with some Tagalog name. So I don't know what this is supposed to mean. Let me Google it. Momonja is a character from 90s cartoon called Monjako. Okay. Monster from Dragon Quest? Two M's? Oh, it's Platypunk? Oh, it's Platypunk. I know Platypunk. Platypunk, he's my boy. Yeah, let me show you some doodles I did. You'd here, you'd like this. Let me pull this up. So for the new video I'm working on right now is a Dragon Quest Monsters video. And as part of it, I made, this is a small selection of a bunch of the things I drew. But this guy. Yeah. Got 3 little versions of him. So it's like a the little line boil thing, the animation like cycles between these three, just to give it a little bit of movement, you know. And then yeah, King Slime, Greater Platypunk, Gem Slime. I got a bunch of stuff, bunch of guys. And just other stuff I drew. Golem, Tauros. That's supposed to be Hyper Beam. We got Exodia. We got my boy. We got the Ham Shamwich. So you just try the same doodle 3 times. Yeah. So you just try the same doodle 3 times and then you just cycle them. So instead of it being like a flat image in my video, it just goes 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and it just, you know, it's a little bit nicer to look at for a long period of time. There's a whole bunch of them. This guy's fucked up. Droll Drone is so gross, man. It's like the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. DLC, because you need DLC to play the game. It's unfortunate. I think this is my favorite. The Avian Android, the way this turned out looks really nice. Hype for the video, even though I don't play DQM. I think it'll be pretty interesting for people who don't play DQM. Just because it's like fascinating how bad the game is. It's really nice, and like also the music just ends in this version of the game if you let it run too long. It's just over. But yeah, it's fascinating how bad it is. Why would anyone be someone who doesn't play DQM? That's what I'm saying. Game's super fun casually. So yeah, he cannot, he's trying to scoot, but he can't go anywhere. Let's, we need to raise power. What are his gains? I don't actually know what his gains are. They have sig gains. I have too many windows open. I assume they're not good, right? I think that's a fair assumption. What is this? E power gains? Christ. Do we make a tank? I'm afraid to make a tank in case there's a golem, in which case I instantly lose. Is this a tournament monster? Yeah. It's a 1997 stat cap. If I gotta fight a golem and I'm not going speed, I instantly lose. My defense gain and my speed gain are the same. So I think it might be fine to just go into speed. I don't know, man. Do a tank anyway. I do like 900 life. Like the Digimon TGC, fun casually, but ruin once you try playing seriously. I don't know. I think most competitive games are more fun the better you get at them, you know? Because Monster Rancher is not a good example of this, but a lot of other fighting games and card games and stuff like that, the way you play when you're new is just kind of like, I'm trying to do the best thing every time. But when you are... No, Bob, that doesn't work in this game because defense is a thing. No point 997 life if you have 3 defense. You'll just get one shot by every single attack. I was referring to DQM when I brought up Digimon TCG. No, it's not really similar. Digimon TGC allows you to, or TCG I should say, allows you to like make meaningful decisions as a player. Just not like Dragon Quest is not. That's why Dragon Quest sucks. But yeah, like as you get better at games, when you're playing, it's not so much like I'm trying to do the best thing. It's like it becomes mind games. It's like, what are they going to do? I know what they can do. How do I play around that? And getting to that aspect of it is like, it's fun in a different way. Fighting card game, hell yeah. Netrunner's one of the best TCG examples of that. The metagame, yeah, exactly. Before you get to that point, it can still be fun. But I am telling you, like, I love fighting games as a kid. Fighting games as a kid were not as fun when I was button mashing as they are as a fully grown adult who is comparatively worse, you know, to the people I play against compared to when I was a kid and I was just like stomping all my friends. It is more fun now doing worse, having a stronger understanding of what is going on. It makes so much, like, it makes it so much more meaningful. It's really fun. And like Monster Rancher, we talk about like, oh, we theory craft shit all the time, but like because there is no actual PvP interaction, until Combo Breaker, exclamation mark CB to join Combo Breaker, exclamation mark donate to help players make it to Combo Breaker. I hated fighting games until I actually learned how to play. Even if I'm playing worse, arguably. Yeah, for sure. Okay, so yeah, like I don't even know what build we're doing. What are we even doing here, guys? What are we doing here, fellas and fellettes? We could go tank. We will lose if we run into a golem, but I do think golem's probably rare because golem can't beat speed monsters in this meta. If we did like 600, 600, 600, 200, 200 defense, 600 life, 600 power, 600 skill, that might be enough. Max power, max intelligence. We're doing a power build, my friend. Power plan is very funny. So power and life makes speed go down. Life and defense makes skill go down. That's right, you can't make intelligence go down in this game. Speed's the only stat I gotta drop. So 600, 600, 600, 200 I think is probably okay. Look at him wiggle. Failed. Let's try it. Oops. Okay, so I was gonna show this off and I completely forgot. Because I was enamored by Chunky Plant. If you go to town, it stresses your monster out and it makes them afraid. So if we go to town, then we go back to the ranch, he has gained 5 loyalty. So we'll just gain some loyalty real quick, even though it doesn't really matter this early on. In the original game, you could do this all the way up to 100. But in this game, I think it caps at 22 for some reason. Okay, it goes to 20. He's firm. Right, but firm. Fear manip, exactly. And it does stress him out, so we'll give him a mint leaf. Just, Okay. Let's try this again. We need build. Build's the only thing we need. And wiggle. Look at him wiggle. It's moving now, I know. Now that he's now that he's been on the ranch for more than a day, he's learned how to move. I wish they stayed as baby stage more often. I guess that I don't really need to min-max. These stats are gonna be super easy to hit. We can scold it, it's okay. Okay, let's go to town. pull out the doodle. We'll pull out our doodle. Wait, I missed it. It's next month, right? We're gonna need to buy some, we're gonna need to buy some drugs at the end of this monster's life, I think. Just make things go a little bit quicker. So in this game, what you can do to make sure your monster like never dies is you can feed it a taffy every single week and a taffy and a mint leaf on even numbered weeks. Plant's the best. Yeah, we're raising a monster for potatoes. Monster Hunter 1 tournament. Can Chunky Dino win it all? That'd be fun. When am I gonna raise Chunky Dino? Maybe soon. Maybe I'll raise Fat Plant. Just make the plant chunky. It'd be fun. Yeah, we're doing okay. Defense needs to go up at some point too, but power. Hook has a hook is like what root attack is called in this game, and it has a bug where on a crit it does 4 times damage, or like 4.5 times damage. Or sorry, instead of being 6 force when it crits, like crit is still 50% extra damage, but when it uses hook when it lands, instead of being 6 force, it's 19 force. So it's 3 times damage times 1.5. So instead of being approximately 9 force on a crit, it's actually 30. It's 30 force. So it's like a C force attack. Very cheap, and it's plus 20 hit. Extremely good. Of the graphic machine gun, its damage is so low. I mean, to be fair, that's, you could say that all its text. Yeah, we're doing root attack build. Yeah. Just keep doing this. Am I getting pollen? No, I don't think so. Because I'm going to be getting face attack, I think. Pollen's okay. Pollen's not great. The thing is, this is a welterweight tournament, right? So if I'm not a speed monster, there's no point in withering. I need to get the kill. Speed level went down. Womp womp. I missed the major tournament. Pretty sure. Pretty sure that was last week. Yeah, that's fine. It's okay. 31k is probably enough. We don't need to raise our stats that high. If we needed to max some stuff out, it would be a lot more difficult. But I think we're okay as is. This is pretty much all we're going to be doing. This is like most of it right here. Just be doing building, and then we're going to go get 1 attack. We're going to do our best to make sure it's active, but I'm pretty sure it changes anyway. There's some weird way to set it. Monster Hunter 1 setting it is weird. It doesn't really work the same way it does in Monster Hunter 2, where when you leave the battle, it's just the same. We're on what week? 3rd week? But yes, we are doing this stream and basically every other stream between now and March, trying to raise money for a player fund to help people make it to the Monster Rancher 2 Combo Breaker event. If you guys don't know what Combo Breaker is, Combo Breaker is one of the biggest fighting game tournaments in the entire world. And Monster Rancher is there. Monster Rancher is happening. It's a big deal for us. Huge. We're going to be able to have it all streamed. You know, it's a legitimate tournament. Top 4 is going to be on stream. I'm hoping, I think it's capped at 32 entrants. It'd be super cool if we could hit the cap. I don't think we're going to have 32 people there, but maybe we can get some walk-ons last minute, you know. The thing that's stressing me out a little bit, I know it's still early. They only put the signups up at the beginning of the week, or last week. It's only been up for 7 days exactly. Is that the rules aren't up yet. So I think a lot of people are like confused as to how that's working. The rules will help new players out a lot. Old players won't have, or like players who, I should say, players who are kind of like walk-ons and like don't really know what's going on might have some trouble. Everyone else is going to be able to navigate it pretty easily. But yeah, Mickey, it's pretty interesting. It's pretty sick. I applied for it like 4 months ago and we just found out a week and a half ago, so pretty excited. And yeah, unfortunately, a couple of people who are like mainstays in the community are having trouble financially, in the sense that like this doesn't, like, going to Chicago, a flight to Chicago doesn't make sense for them at this point in time, but they do want to go. So, you know, I'm helping raise money to make sure a bunch of our talent can actually get there. Will I enter in that tournament? I don't actually know. We're going to be doing testing. I'm going to be testing a bunch of stuff. I want to test Raki. I think Raki will be very good. Dragon. I got a bunch of ideas. But I think me and Macho and maybe a couple other people are going to set up some Parsec matches. And maybe we'll have like a Parsec fight night. Melner's still banned, yeah. Melner's way too good.
I want to play video games.
Hey, Dad! Thank you, Mickey Dad Rad, with the 5 gifted subs. 5 gifted subs is what, $10 dues in my pocket? So let's fill up another. Duckin better win it all. Ironically or unironically, Mickey, I do think Duckin is like a top 10 contender out of all the potential monsters, because the way we're playing is with human control for the first time in the West ever, and we're doing it with a stat cap that is a 3,500 stat cap. That's the regular heavyweight. That's what we normally do all of our tournaments on. That's where our understanding of the meta comes from. And with human control, Duckin is like stupid powerful. So I think Duckin is one of the monsters I want to test. All right, so let's fill in a little bit of this. Bop, bop. Say that's about 10%. Something like that. Okay, this is all just make a little smiley face. I'm really surprised. I started setting this up at like 7 o'clock and I had it set up before the stream was live, so I'm really happy it actually works. But yeah, I'm quite excited to try a lot of different stuff. I think Duckin has some potential. Mochi, I think, is probably pretty good, but, you know, we don't know exactly. Making a test plant called PvP. Oh my god, that's great. Yeah, plant's very strong. I mean, comparatively. Human controlled golem gonna be dumb? Yep. Most of the top tiers are just gonna get stronger. Things like Joker, we've talked about. Probably, don't. Joker, I think, is probably already, like, working at max efficiency when it's in AI versus AI. Because it has the bonus of not having to worry about using the wrong tech. When you are playing in PvP, where both players are actually controlling the monsters, none of the monsters have to worry about that. What about Lightning Flame Pixie? What about Kiss Pixie? What about Kiss being finally good? Mario Max #1. I think Mario Max is probably really good. Yeah, Mario Max real good. I mean, everything except for Joker, who's already a top tier, will become stronger. Joker, I think, is still probably gonna be like top 10 easily, but it's just, you know, it's already at peak. Mario Max is dope with a fancy outfit. Yeah, he's cool. I mean, Mario Max is Joker Raki. White Suezo will be good. White Mochi. They can't get Grit, which I think might be a big deal, but, you know, they're strong otherwise. Undine about to be borderline unbeatable? I don't know about that. You can always walk forward. That puts a dent in her gameplay. Bikini? Bikini's not in Monster Rancher 2, unfortunately. In Monster Rancher 1, he's very good. Build a hopper? I think JP like really wants to enter a hopper in it. And I think hoppers, from Bloody Eye specifically, is probably pretty good. People are really overestimating how strong of a lockout game exists in Monster Rancher, because I bought all tappies. Oops, all tappies. Because people look at the lockout and they're like, oh yeah, you can just roll attacks and your opponent can't do anything about it. But you gotta be frame perfect. You're not the AI. Having the enemy do it to you is frustrating, but it's also like borderline impossible for a human to do it perfectly. So people are gonna be able to like interrupt the chains. Arrowhead will be strong. Acrobatics will be very good. Blue Phoenix gets suspect tested. Blue Phoenix doesn't have... Blue Phoenix will be strong, but not having grit is a pretty big deal, I think. Because, you know, you gotta worry about an opponent who actually knows how to play the game, not AI. Playing Monster Rancher 2 on my hitbox so I can plink buttons. Dude, have all your buttons set up to X and just piano roll every time. Blah, 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 blah. One of them's gotta hit it, you know? Yeah, I think Blue Phoenix will probably be pretty good. Clap is X. We were talking about using the Donkey Kongas on stream the other day. It's also funny in this game, if you accidentally feed your monster too many items, it's like not a big deal. It's like, oh, did I feed them a taffy? Whatever, I'll just feed them another taffy. Whatever. Clap for my life. Just like... Run down the clock? Hell yeah. I don't know, does that even get picked up by the mic? Yeah, it does. I don't have my, my noise remover on. I don't know if I'll be able to make it, but for this deluxe cup, I'm gonna try to cocoon an intelligence Naga to skip energy shot. Oh, that's sick. Oh, he's stuck again. Okay, life's like halfway to where it needs to be already. We go on errantry now? Or training, I should say. This is all we need, right? Hit tech, one hit tech, and we're done. Hey, you got it. Alright. So until we're ready to go on our special errantry, we're done. We're done this build. We did the one thing we needed to do. We got Hook. Send Hook, baby. Having steady jab sucks, but we got Hook. Did 2 taffies, mint leaf, and we're good to go. So these 2D drills are better than the 3D ones. Yeah, I think there's a lot more personality in the 2D drills. Getting combination and face drill? No, we're only getting face drill. Oh wait, is face drill 1 or 2? Priority skipping in this game doesn't exist, so maybe I won't get it at all. Oops, on the wrong thing. You can see my my magic is disappearing. On how I made the blue show up. No, I think life drain is special too, right? Face roll special 1. So I'll have enough power. Yeah, that's fine. We'll be okay. Just gotta wait till my power's at like 400. This background music might be better than Monster Rancher 2, so I feel dirty considering it. I don't know if it's better. Can't buy more items, okay. There's a lot of like real awful songs in this game. Here's my plant to old age and acquired, you know, about 2k gold after 5 years to combine it with a shop dino. Got your first monster who wasn't complete but Aloha. That bro flame tackle? Yeah. Flame tackle's sick. We're getting there. It's a slow process, but we need to get our speed down to 1 anyway. We need to free up as much room in the cap as we can. So yeah, we're gonna go, I think 600 power, 600 skill, 200 defense, 597 life. That's probably the play. Took me a long time to actually get around to beating the game. Just too obsessed with filling out the book. I can see that. And the game kind of like lets you do whatever you want, so it's part of the charm of the game, you know? Dragon Hanger to finish the game? Hell yeah. This really is Monster Rancher? Yeah. So much for mystery. You should have been here during the first hour of the stream where we literally were not playing anything. It took us an hour to figure out what we were doing, and then we started playing Monster Rancher 1. We gotta enter some tournaments at some point, so I think we might as well do that. Yeah. June, right? Yeah. So we got a couple of months. We gotta get up to C rank. In this game, you don't need to get to B rank. You only need to get to C. Do I have an expanded freezer in this version? Yeah, you get 20 monsters. Nice little quality of life change. It helps quite a bit. This is a very slow way to do things, but like, it basically... Oh, oops. It basically allows my monster to live 5 weeks every 4 weeks. Because I'm not losing any lifespan, and the meat gives me an additional week of lifespan. So I shouldn't say it lets me live 5 weeks, but like I'm given 5 weeks of lifespan and I only use 4 of them. Yeah, the feeding takes the most time. After we unlock Salem, we might start going there for the gains. This is a nice build though. It won't take too long to finish. It's not too expensive. So we have what, 16 items? So I want to buy 9. Oops, buy anything else. Second week. I already fed it to Taffy, I think. Did it feel a little abusive though? I mean, yeah, it's... You're playing it like it's a factory farm, but... It's okay. I love my boy. I love Momonja. Almost ready for our first tournament. I hope we do well. I hope we can do it. Hard to say. Next one. Guys, I don't know if we can beat rank. I don't know if we can beat rank E with these stats. I haven't even raised my skill at all. Like, it doesn't matter yet. Like, at all. My speed is 1. Crosses his fingers. I might get beat up by Sem. I don't think Sem's in the official though. Life defense, skill down. Yeah, we could do this one as well, but I do need to raise my skill at some point. It's the only way I think for me to raise my defense though. So what do we do? Power to 300, I think, and then I stop raising power. And then we just... Power to 300, I think, and then we stop, and then we just use Reno to, or Salem, to raise my power from that point on. Are there rules for raising them besides the stat caps? Not for this one. All right, Barura. I think I got this, guys. Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't. Maybe it's quite bad, but I think we're okay. I don't know if you caught those stats, but. Also, we're not going to get any crits because we don't have any fame. There is no sharpness in this game. Your monster's techs do not have an innate chance to crit. It is entirely based on your fame, but fame gives you 2 times as much critical hit chance in this game as it does in Monster Rancher 1. So 100 fame gives you 20 crit chance. Maman just doing it. Who'd have thought? Unbelievable. Just how many foundations does this town need, Doug? We're making just a big pit. Just for fun. Oh, I missed. We did it. We got you hooked, hell yeah. I do. Bonsai looks so cool. Looks like an actual bonsai tree. He's all haggard. Okay, we gotta do that one more time. We gotta beat one more official tournament. Is there an item in this game? Do like star prunes exist in this game? Oh, dude, I got vitamin D. Why am I not using this? I'm stupid. I'm a big dummy. Okay. They nerfed drugs in this game. They were way too strong. But yeah, let's use one vitamin D now. Vitamin D, it's like the thing you're using, but better. You're like a big dummy. Okay. Okay, so now, I thought my gains were good before. Now look at this shit. Life up 5, power up 24, skill up 20, hell yeah. Automod said vitamin what? Did Automod catch that? Oh, it didn't stop it on my end, but yeah. I've got like 2 versions of chat open, and because I'm doing restream right now. Mickey Dude Loot, oh no. I fed it another vitamin D, I'm so stupid. It's like Paradoxin, it goes for 4 weeks. Whatever. I just wasted like a shit ton of lifespan for no reason. Oh my god. It's fine, we'll be fine, everything's okay. Because you can use as many items as you want in this one, can't you just save up a hell of a lot of gold and spam drugs on your monster? You absolutely can do that. And that was actually going to be the plan for this, before I realized that it's a very easy build. Autosave could have saved you? No. After you feed it the item, it autosaves. It's fine. We'll be okay. Ah. Shop being on top is, messing up my muscle memory a little bit. Yeah, things are looking nice though. Gonna be done in no time. Okay. Alright, so it wore off. Use the next one. So I can actually use this to raise my defense. Let me do some mining. Because we want defense at 200. September's coming up. We'll do the tournament, and then we'll go to Reno. Why DX so expensive? I know I can unlock everything. I don't think it's that expensive. Isn't it like 20 bucks? Does Monster Hunter 2 have the stat tiers like this one? Like, you mean like the levels? It does. They function differently though. The math behind them is different. There's no level 0. So instead of going 0 to 19, it goes 1 to 20. And that changes the math a little bit. Like how 150 power is the same as 199. So that only exists in Monster Hunter 2. In Monster Hunter 1, your monster's level is taken into account when it's considering how much damage is being dealt, but it also takes the exact number into account. So like 200 is like significantly better than 199, but like 249 is also stronger than 200. It's just that like the jumps at the levels are bigger. Like the jump from 199 to 200 is much bigger than the jump from like 198 to 199. Even though it does take each individual number into account. In Monster Hunter 2, it's like you have 740 skill. It's exactly the same as having 700 skill. And then in DX, they changed that. So now it's every 12.5 points relative to your opponent. So if you have 700 skill, that would give you X amount of points. But if your opponent has, let's say, if your opponent has 700 speed, you have 700 skill, that like evens out. If your opponent has 701 speed, now you need 713 speed to like be one level ahead of them. And if they have 702, then you need like 714. And so it's like it creeps up that way. The levels are relative in Monster Hunter 2 DX. In the original game, it's not like that, but in DX it is. Yeah, we're not going to feed it the vitamin D now because we're going to enter a tournament at the end of this month. 131. We are almost at 200. 200 defense is really the only difficult bit of this. Everything else is going to be super easy. I totally forgot about drugs in this game, man. We're flying. We're gonna be done in like, yeah, we'll definitely be done before the end of the night, like within an hour. We started late tonight and we're still gonna be done. What's the goal for this monster? 597 life, 600 power, 600 skill, 200 defense. Entering it in a tournament. The difference than the 99, so much different than the 99. Thanks, Move. Love all your videos. Yeah, no problem. It is quite a bit different. The biggest difference between DX and vanilla, like the original Monster Hunter 2 1999, is that monsters in DX, when they're controlled by the AI, can attack with less than 45 guts, whereas in the original game they couldn't. So monster strength is quite different. Like Dragon is really, really bad in the original one if you're doing AI versus AI battles, and he's extremely powerful. in this new version of the game. Okay, still no crits, but if we can get one, you'll be able to see how much damage we do. Okay, that was just jab. Whatever. Man, if we could have got the crit there, we probably would have done like 200 damage with the stabs. How does Guts Correction work in Monster Rancher 1? Is it stronger, weaker, or the same? It's weaker than it is in Monster Rancher 2. The damage you do goes up significantly less than it does in Monster Rancher 1. It still is there, but hit percent... See, 115 damage. We were doing 35 damage regular. We did 113 damage on the crit. So, 35 damage times 0.5 would put us at 45. If 115 is the 50% gain of that, 75? Yeah, the math doesn't really seem to make any sense for me. Because it's on the Legend Cup, and Legend Cup is according to the Japanese players. They said that it factors in... Hook is bugged in that it regularly has 6 force, or is it 8? 6 force. It regularly has 6 force, but when it crits, the game assumes it has 19 force. So it does 50% more than 19 force, which puts it at 30. Which would put it at roughly 5 times damage over the regular damage. And we did 35, and then we did 115. 5 times would be like 150. So I don't think that doesn't make sense to me. Something's wrong about the math in that. You know, far be it from me to like be the guy who's arguing with the people who data mine the game, but I think something's off in their calculation because it just doesn't make sense to me. It's not as strong as they say it is. It's still stupid powerful, but it's not like 5 times more powerful. Okay. Do one more vitamin D. And let's go get face drill. All right. Walk out on a plank. Get more power for some reason. Doesn't make a lot of sense, but whatever. Yeah, we're over 500. We're getting there. That's probably the last one we can do. Back from training, master a new technique. Hell yeah. Heck is that? This is Bonsai. Okay, he has what? 560? So we can feed it one more and do 2. We got face drill, baby. Face drill. So here's where it gets interesting. I'm gonna go to the shop. We'll feed him this. And we'll feed him 2 taffies. Ever saw this dude back in the day? Yeah, it's Bonsai. Well, buy 1 vitamin D. Actually, you can probably buy... Yeah, we'll buy vitamin D. And mint leaf. What we're going to do is we're going to feed it a taffy. Get 1 more taffy. We'll feed it vitamin D, and then we will rest it for 2 weeks. Which, you know, is not a good use of its lifespan, but that doesn't really matter to us at all. Sweet sleep. Yeah, I know, it'll get to sleep. It's been training for an entire year. so I don't actually get to go to Salem to raise its power, like, over and over again. Because we've already got the 600. Power went up. It's going through the most important stage now. It finally hit Prime. The 600 power plant hit Prime. We got 420 skill, that's pretty nice. It's got to go up by 180. Time to rest, though. Now that you're in Prime, we're finally sleeping. Mickey, you're not streaming today? I forgot to ask. What days do you normally stream? I thought you normally stream Monday. Normally? Okay, fair. I suppose you're an actual adult with like real responsibilities and you just stream when you're able to. That's fair. That's fair. Sarah wants to go to bed early tonight. I feel that. Yeah, Tiana, my wife's already in bed. I won't be going much longer tonight. We just got to get defense up to 200. 100 more points in life, and then skill, and I'm done. Everything's coming at Millhouse right now. I hit down. Skill 420. Yeah. This does lower my skill, so I don't know if it's worth it. What's my defense gain regularly? On guard. On guard. Get him. Ha ha. Okay, it's the same. Yeah, probably a little bit quicker to do it this way. Beat it less items. I don't want my my skill to go down because I have to raise it back up after anyway. Forgot how much you like Monster Rancher 1. It's a fun game. It's just cute, you know? Checks a lot of the boxes. No, we're not going to the temple. But we will go to the store. Monster Rancher 1 is in your like top 5 games. I really just wish it was harder. That's my only real issue with the game, is that it's way too easy. Like Monster Rancher 2 is like easy, because you know I've played it a lot, but it's casually it's an easy game, which is fine. Not every game needs to be difficult, but I do think the way it's set up kind of ruins replay value, like to an extent. Obviously, also I already fed it one, I didn't need to do that again. But you know, slightly. It's still very, very replayable, obviously, because there's a billion monsters in it, but it was inscrutable when it came out. I think people figured it out pretty quickly. I remember beating this game when I was like 9 years old. 10 years old? Yeah, I would have been about 10, because I played Monster Rancher 1 first. And then my friend's like, oh, I played Monster Rancher 2 first. And then my cousin was like, oh, I've got Monster Rancher 1. I was like, I guess it makes sense that Monster Rancher 1 exists, because I have Monster Rancher 2. But I never played it before. Yeah. I beat it I had a Golem. Yeah, I had a Golem Zoom. I had a Verdi. And I think I got to like rank B with him, the very first monster. And then I had a Hare that I got to like rank A with. And then I think I unlocked Ape. And then I beat it with Ape. It was in a weekend. You say that about there's no Goonies 1 video game? You make a good point. You want to hear something crazy? I watched Goonies for the first time this Christmas. I had never seen it before. There is a Goonies 1 video game? Oh my god. Yeah, I'd never seen Goonies before. Like 35, the first time I saw E.T. I think I saw E.T. when I was a kid, but like I wasn't paying attention to it. It was on in the background. We might have rented it from the convenience store or something. Or it's like I had seen The Rescuers Down Under and didn't realize there was like an original The Rescuers until like 10 years later, or like 5 years later. It feels like 10 years later, but when you're a kid, it might have been like 6 months. Like, I have no frame of reference. Same with Rescuers Down Under. I mean, Rescuers Down Under, I'm pretty sure was direct to VHS. I don't think it was in theaters. It wasn't like a big movie. The senior in high school, I saw Disney's Hercules. I'm pretty sure I saw Hercules in the theater. I was like, why did they make a sequel to Rescuers Down Under, but it looks super old and stuff? Yeah, I remember, because like the original one's like, is it the 70s or 80s? And then Rescuers Down Under was like early 90s, right? The thing you have to know is that in the small town I grew up in, there was not reliable internet access, and the fact the game doesn't make effects of stress transparent in those lifespan hits. Okay, so I want to let you know something. My parents got internet in 2010. So, yeah, it was late 70s. Yeah, okay. Can we hit 200 exactly? Give me a 5. 4? Okay, we're gonna reroll a little bit, I think. I loved Rescuers Down Under. Dude, I was watching a video where a YouTuber had watched all the direct to VHS Disney sequels and like was rating them, and he was just would not stop talking about how shitty Rescuers Down Under was. And part of me is like, it probably isn't very good, right? But the only memories I have of it are me liking it as a kid. And, you know, I like what I like, and I'm a grown-ass man who's okay with other people having differing opinions. But I have watched a couple of movies that I watched as a kid and been like, this is the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. I think the prime example of that is Troll in Central Park. Troll in Central Park is one of the absolute worst movies I've ever seen in my life, and I loved it as a kid. That movie is fucking atrocious. Don Bluth, I don't know, they just were like, you know, he's been on a string of hits, we'll let him do whatever the hell he wants. Let's let him make the shittiest movie that's ever existed. It is unbearable to watch. It's not just like bad, it is like antagonizingly bad. Like, it makes me mad to watch it. And I don't know if you guys have ever seen a Troll in Central Park, so I might just be talking to nobody. But in the first 20 minutes of the movie, there's a main character who's like a child who gets like transported to the troll world in Central Park, and his little sister. And his little sister does literally nothing but cry. She's just a baby, so she's constantly crying. And then the main character kid is also like really young, like so young to not have like proper agency as like a functional person. Like, he's got to be like 3 years old. So imagine like an actual 3-year-old walking around and all this stuff is like happening around him, but he has like no frame of reference of what's happening. It's like if Anakin in episode 1 was like a toddler. Like, he's a young kid and shit is happening around him and he has no frame of reference of what's happening. But imagine if he was like 2. And that's basically it. And so every time he's scared, he just like cries, and the crying scenes go on forever. And it's like, I don't know what the deal is, like why they cry so much, but they're always crying. and things just happen. Yeah, it's like Baby's Day Out, except it's not played for laughs. It's played as if it's like a child drama. I don't know what's going on. It's an awful movie. It was the late 80s, early 90s. Everyone was still, you know, waking up from their coke fugue state. Just awful movie. But like Baby's Day Out is like, there's like, who's the protagonist in Baby's Day Out? Is it the baby? I don't think so. I don't think there is a protagonist. There's just a MacGuffin, which is the baby. The baby's kind of like a MacGuffin, right? And then there's bad guys, and that's it. And it's just, boy, I hope the bad guys get hit in the head with an anvil. Like, I think it's more like Home Alone. You're just supposed to laugh at the bad guys. Yeah, yeah, exactly. At least Kevin McAllister has like agency, right? Like he's making plans. The baby's clearly the villain. Okay, the bad guys are trying to keep the baby safe. That's true. They are actually trying to keep him safe. Yes, you're right. Recontextualizing the movie for me. Baby's Day Out has a gorilla. The gorilla is the protagonist. Hell yeah. Dude. Okay, I remember when I was a kid, I got suspended for fighting. That happened a couple of times, but the first time it happened, I was like in my grade 5, grade 4. I was young. And the fight, you know, not super important, but a kid much bigger than me was bullying me, and I hit him back, and we both got suspended. And such is life, you know? But I remember having to be at home, and my mom was just like pissed because she had to take like work off for it, and like, yeah, sorry mom, like you didn't deserve that. But I remember having to write a movie review for a movie I had watched, and the last movie I had watched was MVP, Most Valuable Primate, and I remember it being the first movie I'd ever seen in my life where I'm like, this fucking sucks. I don't think I had ever watched a movie in my life and thought that was awful. Like, I don't want to watch this. I had been bored. I had, like, you know, no offense to Transformers fans, but I remember renting the Transformers movie and not being able to get through like 20 minutes before I'm like, all right, I'm bored. It looks cool, but like nothing's happening. But the MVP movie, Most Valuable Primate, about a movie where a chimp is playing hockey. It's Air Bud, but with a monkey and hockey. I remember being like enraged by the movie, and then so I wrote this report on how awful the movie was. I remember my teacher having to like, and she looked at it, and I was like suspended at the time, so she sent a note home and was like, is Nash okay? Like, he seems very upset about this movie. I remember my mom reading it and like dying laughing. But I was like angry. I talked about how it was like a waste of my time to like watch the movie. Also, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I think I have to... I think I have to do a build drill, which puts me over. Or my skill just ends up short. Oh, I don't want to do less than... No, I don't know what I can do. I think we save. And we just see what happens when I do this. 6? I don't think I can get a 5. I think 6 is the lowest. Ah! That's unfortunate. I'm talking about monkey movies. Dunstan checks in and whatever. Oh, okay. So, You know, it doesn't matter that much in this version of the game. Like, having perfect levels doesn't matter that much. It's fine. $5.99, whatever. So now, we're gonna Taffy. At this point, I don't really care if it gets stressed out because we're almost done. That seems really mean to say. But let's do some hunting. Get him. I also love how the guy hunts with what looks like a sawed-off shotgun, like a one-hander. Get him. Wow. It's like when I found out South Park shake weight is a real thing. Yeah, the shake weight's a real thing. I'm still feeding him mint leaves. He's not stressed. Official tournament this week, I bet. But we are hunting for wabbits. Not wabbits, deer. Okay, so we have 160 points to put in, roughly. Intelligence is a drop stat. So anything below 200 intelligence doesn't actually count towards the cap. Everything else does. What's stressful about working every day while being force-fed your cousins? The mint leaves? Okay, he's tired. Let's take a rest. I guess that's probably quicker, is to do 3 hunts and a rest. Could theoretically be single shot 22, which makes the dude super irresponsible for hunting large game with it. Yeah, it's true. Thought it was a little one-handed crossbow. Oh, interesting. Maybe. So, it looking more like a gun with no CRT filter over it is like misleading, right? Because the CRT filter changes so much of how this looks. Crossbow is actually pretty interesting. Also, why would they have guns? You might be right. I had literally never thought of that, but I think you might be right. I just thought it was funny that he had like a sawed-off. Happy birthday. I think guns would be hella popular in this world with all the wild monsters, yeah. Hey Macho, how are you doing? There was a war, yeah, but now we're in like prehistory. Even though they've got like colonial houses. Can all agree it's ineffective? Yeah, because he literally doesn't even shoot the deer. The deer's like, oh, shit. I'm getting out of here. A few monsters have cannon as attack, yeah. We've talked about it before, but Gel having cannon is like theoretically a leftover thing from like the old times. Where Gel copied humans and there was the big war. So that's why Gel can turn into an Apache helicopter. Went to Monday Care Night for the first time in forever. Hell yeah. The stream been good. We're almost done. Started super late. We didn't actually start playing the game till 10. And I need 100 more skill and I'm done this build. Magic plays an electric guitar, yeah. Doodle, okay, but I mean, on top of everything else, stuff in this game is just anachronistic, right? Like, as much as there's theories, like game theories, it's still just like, it's funny that he can turn into a cannon. Like, that's why he can turn into a cannon. Yeah, Magic playing the air guitar is sick. Doodles and Eldritch Being, yeah. This is for Hot Potato, yeah. I'm just praying nobody builds a golem. Gave me a chance to raise a plant I've never raised before. But yeah, we're almost on the build. We're just doing 600 life, 600 power, 600 skill, 200 defense. I mean, I gotta be off. I can only go to 597, 598 skill, because it's a 1997 stat cap. So 597 intelligence, or 596 I should say. Because speed is there as well. Yeah, it's 1997 format. And we got hook and we got face drill, and this thing started with steady jab, which kind of sucks, but helps against tanks. We also have worms that look like express trains. Oops, that's the wrong one. Has anyone else made a monster for Potatoes tournament? I know people have made monsters for it, but is anyone watching? You know, it'd be fun to like do a little beer battle at the end. Creating the monster for turning? Yeah, I am. Need 50 more skill and I'm done. Have max life, max defense, 200 something intelligence mage you made for a previous one? Oh my god. That'd be funny. I'd fight that. What's the stat cap? 1997. The year Monster Rancher 1 came out. I should just let it rest. Okay, I need to raise its fame. We have to enter some more tournaments. Luckily in this game, entering tournaments doesn't raise your stats. Death 666. Hell yeah. That man's got an AIM name. I think the deer would try to eat the plant in the middle of winter? Yeah. Alright, so we're almost there. Also, we raised a ton of money for Combo Breaker today. I'm very excited because, you know, it is expensive to help everyone fly out, but if we can do it, you know, this is the community to do it. $5.95? That's fine. I'm under cap. It's okay. Let's enter some tournaments. We need to get our fame up. One more. Yeah, no. Let's get some KOs. With just hook. We can do some face drill, but hook's the important part. We're sending hook. Makum big tank? I'm not afraid. Alright. We got him. Oh, nobody wants to give up, eh? Okay, so Hook's big thing is when it crits, it does a ton of damage for no reason. That's the entire crux of this build. So it being extremely accurate is like good. It was doing 79 damage there. It would have done like over 200 on a crit, which is pretty funny. Does Fame affect PvP crits? Yeah, it does. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Put him in the ground. Gorgon. Seattle Gorgon. we're a little bit overpowered for rank C. In the sense that we can beat rank S with these stats. Yes, I had the high ground, and I hit him from below at the same time. It's crazy. This is a whole ass tournament. Nope. Alright. We're gonna get a lot of fame, a lot of KOs here. I actually don't know if fame affects your KOs affect your fame in this game like they do in Monster Rancher 2. It's the fastest monster in the tier. We had 90% chance to hit. That's what it was. Abiwan had the high ground, but Mojo used the ground against him. It's true. Does it do 5.333 times damage? So that's what it says in the Legend Cup, but no. I'm very, like, not the type of guy to, like, argue with the game. Like, I'm not one of those, like, oh, the number says 40, but it's actually, like, chance to hit's way lower than that. Like, I'm not one of those guys. But just from what I'm seeing, last time it crit, I did 35 damage on a regular hit, and then did 115 on the crit, which does not make sense for the supposed 5.3. See? 26 to 84. It's less than 4 times. It's not possible. It's a mistranslation somewhere. I did 15 damage and 80 on the crit? No. Did like 26. Did it not? Yeah, this is closer to... I think it's about 4. I think it's about 4 times. So would that work out? No, yeah. It's less than 4, yeah. Early match did 15 and then crit 80. When was that? The early ones where it did, it was doing 35 and then it did 115. Yeah, 80 and 26, yeah. Yeah, it's about 3.5. It's still a lot. Hey, Kill Me Gus, thank you. Appreciate the follow. Never played it? I mean, we're abusing it. It would be fun to speedrun Monster Rancher 1. The speedrun monster for Monster Rancher 1 is Marble, the Golem Naga. So that could be fun. Never done it before. Maybe we'll just look at the speedrun and then try and copy what it does. Which I think is probably raise its skill and get chop. Oh, we got smoked. 110, 103, 300. Yeah, so it's about 3 times. There's absolutely no way. Like, it would have been roughly 300. Like, 100 damage on the third one. Speedrun monster is a galley. Maybe it's different in this game. But in the original game, people used Marble. You also had to, like, have a disc that had it, right? So that was 80 and then 250. So, yeah, numbers are... That one was more. That's bizarre. I think it uses... Oh, that's so weird. Because Quan has, like, no defense, right? So I wonder if it factors in the opponent's defense. That did 3.19, really? Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, so it's just over 3 times damage. And then, like, rounding within the game changes it. But it's not like... uses 19 instead of 6 as the crit value and then like goes off of that. It's that instead of 6 force times 50%, it is 19. Is what I would guess. That after the crit, instead of being 9, it's 19. Yeah, okay. Also, this is supposed to be like a really strong monster. This is how you unlock Dragon. Streaming in the wrong category, I know. It's fine. Monster Rancher 2DX, Monster Rancher 1DX. Whatever. I appreciate you letting me know, but we're almost done. I can't change it now. They plan to destroy like this is jarring. You weren't kidding me. They said they nerfed it hard. Yeah, and this isn't its good build either. This is its good PvP build, but it's not its good AI versus AI build. Alright, last one. We'll have our fame at 100. 20% chance to crit. Also, I am like super overstated for these tournaments, right? So that's why I'm destroying everybody, you know? 9 damage. All right. Suron. Man, I really love the combo breaker bracket. Or the graphic I made. I'm pretty happy with it. We got 1 crit there. So 1 out of 5, literally 20%. Alright, we beat Riston, and then we're able to fight Macho's monster. Did it. 3.6 that time? I play Ogre Battle? No, I haven't played Ogre Battle. Someone I know was talking about it the other day, and it was like the first time I'd heard of it. And so the fact that you mentioned it is pretty interesting. Alright, yeah, build's done. There's no rematch function in this game. Also really weird, I don't know who started it or like where it came from, but I remember when this game came out, there was a lot of people in the original Discord, like not my Discord, but the Monster Rancher 1 Discord, regular Monster Rancher Discord, who were like, finally, you can do PvP in Monster Rancher 1. I remember being like, what? Like, you could always do that in Monster Rancher 1. It's always a thing. Went to double check. Monster for MR1DX has Galley Pixie and a Pixie Golem. And Naga Suezo combines them into Pixie Naga and then into Galley Pixie that starts with 300 intelligence. Interesting. But yeah, it was just like a thing that a lot of people were saying. It was like, yeah, you can't do PvP in Monster Rancher 1. And what are you talking about? We always fought each other's monsters. It was like part of the game. I'm just baffled. I was like, what are you talking about? Search your name? Okay, well, let's try this. Also, there's extra loading for like no reason. It's weird. XX death. XX. Okay. Oh my god. Hell yeah. Oh, whoops. I made you player 1. That's fine. Where's the monster? Did I not freeze it? Oh, I didn't freeze it. I'm stupid. Hey Mickey, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate the kind support. I did freeze it, yeah, but it was on the autosave. Now we gotta wait a million years for this to load again. We're almost there. Alright. Anytime you want Monster Rancher 1. Okay. Ever thought of serious names for monsters while cool kids name their monsters Cool Ranch? I have some serious monster names. Donnie, Bitcoin, and Bitard are not two of them, but... Alright. Fast forward off. Let's get a prediction going, folks. Who do you like? 1 minute to bet. Predictions live. Do you like the ghosty? Do you like the plant? These are insane builds. This is so funny. Oh, I'm not gonna do any damage. I'm gonna lose this. I don't think I can win, but we'll see. See what you guys think. His build is over cap. Just gonna say it's for a different tournament. He's got oh no, it's not, because the intelligence doesn't count. So yeah, it's under cap. It's fine. 1999, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my god, it is over cap. It is over cap by 1 point. Is it? No, it's not. It's fine. It's exactly right. It's exactly right. Okay, so this is a legal monster. I could technically have to fight something like this. We got 40% on me, 60% on Death XXX 666. Yeah, let's go, baby. Oh, got some hooked. 8 damage. We're in the lead. We did it. 32. Yeah, 4 times damage there. Hell yeah. Man's trying to skull ambush me? I don't think so. I forgot you could do 0 damage in this game. Oh my god. 0 damage. Dude, in Monster Rancher 3, it's so funny. You can hit them, and it just doesn't show a number at all if it does 0 damage. It happened, there's a clip of it on my channel where I get hit, and then things just go back to normal, and like, damage numbers never show up on the screen. Oh, the 99 miss? This is a fascinating battle. Okay. All right. There's no rematch function in this game, by the way. This is why I've only ever run one tournament for this. So GG's. All right, let's do best of 3. Do I fear death? I fear being bored to death, yes. To be fair, we only have to do 2, right? It's gonna be a 2-0, and then we can call it. What does the tournament function do? That's when Koei Tecmo is holding tournaments. You can press that to submit your monster to it. They've held 1 tournament. Alright, game number 2. Oh, I got spooked. Spooked by spaghetti. More hammers. Slap doing 11 damage. Hell yeah. Oh, spooky. Spooky. Give me some crits. Alright, I'll take the tackle. Crit. Need the crit to keep the lead. Motherfucker. Oh, the miss. Alright, face roll for 33. Hell yeah. Little chunk. Somebody touching my spaghetti. Wow, remember how that was like very funny for like 4 days in like 2021, and then no one ever spoke of it ever again. Games are wild, man. Something can be like extremely popular and then just like die instantly. Macho, why did you build this shit? What the hell? Oh my god, whatever. You all lose points because you thought my guy was gonna lose that. It is funny, it's very good. It's a good build in the sense that it's memorable. It's El Pointo 2.0 though. The whole guts freezing on attack for both sides feels so bizarre. And the really weird thing is that when it takes away guts, like when you wither your opponent, or take will in this game, as it were, it happens at the beginning of the animation. It doesn't happen at the end. So you'll see a lot of the times a monster will have like 20 guts, or say they have 10 guts and they get withered, and then when the animation is over, they still have 10 guts because they got withered, and then throughout the animation they had time to build up 10 guts again. Whereas say it's something like Plant's Toxic Nectar that would wither like 30, if they had 15 guts, they would have like 15 guts by the end of it again, because it withers at the beginning. Whereas if it withered at the end, they would have time to build up those 15 guts and then have it all taken away. So realistically, withering is weaker in this game in that sense, but it's still like, as far as like a extreme lockout condition, but the numbers are just so high because that's how it's calculated that it ends up still being very good anyway. All right. And 1154, it's funny once though. Yeah, exactly. That's the wrong thing. We're not done yet. All right. I just want to say thank you one more time. Remember, sign up for Combo Breaker if you can go, and if you can't go, we got the Deluxe Cup coming up at the end of March. Regular 3,500 heavyweight stat cap. I'm sure most of you have already signed up for that. If you haven't, this is a great way to get involved in the competitive scene. It's historically the biggest tournament. You know, we'll see what it's like this year. But first year we ran it in 2021, we had 200 entrants, and last year we had over 100, or just under 100. So it would be cool to get a number close to that again. Last time I gave out a $300 plush. So, you know, maybe you'll get something if you win it this time. Enter. Why not? You know? And in the run up to Combo Breaker, we've already completed Tier 1. What did Tier 1 get us? Tier 1 got us the following. The Dragon Quest Monsters Double Pig VOD is done. Or like, it's ready to be uploaded now. So we got that tier complete. We're gonna start trying to speedrun Monster Rancher 2. Maybe we'll start that tomorrow. We got the Macho Man unjustifiably in a situation I would rather not be in sound effect. Redeem is gonna be coming up. And we got a slapping Pikachu emote. The brother my brother emote. Because you guys aren't gonna be able to spam brother my brother at Combo Breaker, so we'll give them the Pikachu slaps, because I think that'll be very funny to spam that shit in chat. Tier 2. When we finish Tier 2, you can figure out what we're doing finishing Tier 2 if you press !donate. Just like that. Is there a command for the M1 tourney? For the Deluxe? This tournament that I'm doing here, Monster Rancher 1, this isn't my tournament. This is someone else's tournament. This is a Frenzied Potato running it. Only thing I'm running right now is Deluxe Cup. But yeah, donate. If we reach Tier 2, we're almost there. We're about $300 in. Roughly. Oh, well, I mean, sorry. We are 250. This thing here is not a scale of 0 to 500. It's a scale of 250 to 500. So we've over 125 points. We're about 120 $100 about that off of the $500 mark. And then yeah, we get the following things: Monster Rancher Hop About playthrough. Christ. I will raise a mochi for the Deluxe Cup, so we need to hit that before the end of March. I don't think that'll be a problem. I'm sure we can raise $100 in that time, just through my stream and whatever. We got the Steiner Math sound effect. That spells disaster for you. And channel point redeem to force me to do push-ups. And Digimon Digital Card Battle VOD. So that's all stuff that'll come up when we hit 500. And then once we hit 750, we got more stuff. We got crazier stuff. We got starting the new Nuzlocke. That'll probably be at 1,000. Brother My Brother only costs 1,000 instead of 3,000. And that'll be at $1,000 reduce as well. And then we got like tier list stuff, more DQM shorts, anime drinking stream, drinking let's plays. That's pretty funny. But yeah, we'll just see. And then we got some insane stuff like I stream a day of work. I don't want to do that. Graffiti Kingdom, Magic Pendulum, Monster Rancher Battle Card Tournament, like an actual tournament in the Discord, cash prizes and stuff like that. Can't wait for the pay to support this glorious endeavor. Well, you've been very generous. You laugh, you lose stream. You know, lots of fun stuff we can do. That's all coming up. But yeah, tier 2 is what you see above. And I'm excited. I'm excited to knock all this off the list. All right, so who can we raid? Who's streaming right now? Who am I following that's streaming? Dragon W is playing. He subbed earlier today. We got Ty Tuesday. We got Otter Dad. E Street Gaming? We haven't rated E Street Gaming in a long time. Let's go say hi. Alright. Hey, Quinley Voss, thank you for the follow. Very kind of you. Anyway, we'll be back tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern-ish. Maybe a little bit late, but 8 p.m. Eastern-ish. Doing more of this. We're raising more money. We're playing more games. Tomorrow, I think I'm probably going to do my very first attempt at the Monster Rancher 2 speedrun. We'll see how it goes. But until then, hope you have a fantastic night, and I will see you tomorrow.